Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob.
Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the noob, and I call myself S08E2. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do, it will help me out a lot. Now, it's Friday, so it's the Telford United save, and maybe we should just jump straight right into it. And I'll be telling you about something coming up here. We have been able to loan this player, Regan Mowbray. Now I'm going to play him as a central defender. I think they want me to play him as a right defender, but I want him here, and he's going to start on the bench. He can play both right and left. That's better than a central, but I want to play him here as a backup here. If we were to get when Tihan is back and Usanji is back, maybe he'll get to play on the sides, but for now he's going to be playing as a central defender. But he's going to start on the bench, of course. We've already got Seb Naylor trying to work his way into the team after the being bought this season. So yeah, we're going to be trying to keep players that has been here for a while on the pitch. Now I decided to put in Diamond Edwards as well, try to get Ethan Ennis' importance down as well, see if we can bring it down so much that he is going to be willing to sign the contract that we can afford to give him. But anyway, we seem to be fit after a week of just training, so let's jump in here and see what we can do against Chesterfield away. I'm not feeling very secure after the two last games in the previous episode. I'm feeling very insecure, to be honest. But hopefully things will turn around today. That's what I'm hoping for, so we can start to win again. Let's see, match preview. I can see that we are favorites here today, and yeah, so even more important that we manage to win this game. Sorry, my throat is not in the best of shape, I must say. Murray, Gilliam, Murray to Johnson, to Kumas. Kumas is not quick enough to get that one. I think his additional focus actually is on quickness now. I think he asked for it himself, if I'm not mistaken. And Johnson, oh, that was a bad ball. Here comes Chesterfield. And good interception. I wonder if it was Seb or Ben. Come on, Telford. We need to start winning. We need 3-pointers now to start going in the right direction. Oh, this is not looking good. Nelson is there though, and ooh. Feels like we were a bit lucky there. Gillen, long ball trying to reach Gillam. Here's Kumas reaching Dede. Dede shoots. He scores! Josh Dede! Come on, Telford. If I only had more time to plan when I was supposed to record, I would not record when my throat and my nose is sounding like this, because I understand that could be quite annoying when people listen to me, but unfortunately I have to take the chances I do have to record, so I can't really go past it. Oh, that's a good one. Neil Johnson, 2-0. You start good in this game though. Let's hope we can continue. So as I said, I really can't choose too much when I record. I have to do it when I have some spare time, and I record as much as I possibly can when I have those spare times, so that I can go about live the other days. Ali Jeff, Dede, and Kumas. Gillen is offside there, so yeah. There's Johnson again. Johnson puts, oh, come on, but it's penalty. Thank you. Is it Ben Nelson again? Ooh, let's have a look here now. Yes, it's Nelson. And he puts it in. Yes, 3-0. Good one. Well done, lads. Let's keep this up. Good goal. Good penalty. And their keeper was out of it. Gillam. Oh! Luke Gillam! 4-0. As I've said, I'm hoping that that is a player that will develop this season. I wonder if he'll get that goal, because he did hit somebody in the head and it went in. Edwards with the ball. Here we go again. Now they intercept that, and here goes Chesterfield coming in that dangerous situation. Lorne Gillen saved that one. He started out good today. He didn't in the last game, but this time, today, he has started out good, the keeper, and let's hope he can keep it up. Put some big pressure on Even Watts, and maybe we can get Even Watts to sign a contract with us that he's pleased with and that we are pleased with, and that can keep him here for years. I don't know why some players I can only sign 2 years contract, some players I can only sign 3 years contract. I guess it is that they are young when I can't sign a long contract with them. But yeah, I think that's weird to have such things being decided, even if yes, young players can be fooled and into signing long, cheap contracts. Ooh, look at this, Kumas, and oh, but so can old players. I mean, yes, you're in a developing state and you haven't reached the player that you are, but you can still get fooled when you get older with your contract. It's all about having the right agent, and I don't see a reason why there should be any time limits in that sense. Yes, put a maximum amount of years. If that is 5, then do that, but do that for, come on. You were lucky there. Do that for all the players. I mean, 5 years for a 16-year-old means that he's still very young, 16 years of age when he leaves that contract. 5 years for a 25-year-old means he's 30 and his career is over. So I don't really know why it's so important that you have to reach a certain age before you can sign a 5-year contract. Anyway, we are 4-0 up here at halftime, and Let's go into the dressing room and we go for what the assistant says here. And we kick off the second half. And I know that I'm going to put in that new defender. So I think Naylor's going to come off. Yeah, he's going to come off. And I think we're going to pause. I think we're going to put... let's have wait a couple of more minutes. 55, 60, somewhere around there. We're going to do 3 changes. And then we have 2 left to be able to do. Because I don't want to do it player for player and then mess up here and we only get to change 2 or 3 players. Luke Gillam gets it into Ben Nelson. Well, what do you know? A striker passing a defender to score 5-0 here now. Cool. Very cool. Good pass by Luke Gillam and a good header from Nelson. But I felt like he was climbing on that defender and held him down, which might not have been the most legal thing to do or whatever. Let's let this opportunity be the last one. After this one, we will do the changes. Here's Johnson. And it's another scoring. It's 6-0 for Telford. We're really having a good game today. So let's go into tactics here and bring that one out. Now, of course, Seb Naylor going in. Regan Mowbray gonna make his debut for us. And that's going to be interesting, to say the least. John Ulver is going off. Kevin Jones coming on. And I want to do one more change here before we end this. Before we go through to the next, I think it's going to be Santinello. Yes, Niall Johnson have scored. I think it's twice now. But I want to take him. And I want to bring in Anthony McCarthy, but I think I want to wait. Or why wait? Let's do that as well. Then we have one change to do, and I think in about 10 minutes or something, we bring Ben Graham in for the one that is most tired up there. And here we go. And we continue. 6-0. So far, a good result for us. And I think I can press this and get this one here. That's interesting. And as I said, I think that's Johnson's second goal today, and that's just fantastic. Yes, 2 goals from Niall Johnson, and yeah, let's go for 60 minutes or something, and then we have a look at which striker to take out, and then all the changes have been done. I'm going to tell them to focus because it's easy to get carried away. 6-0 up. And if I have anything to say, I really don't want to concede a goal here. That's good, Gillen. Come on. And 2 more minutes, 1 more minute. There we go, we pause it. Just so that we can change to Ben Graham. We start it up again, and as soon as we see, here we go, he's in. So we change this to deep lying, and hello. Is he better at? No. Is he better here? No. He was 2.5 star here before. Sometimes I wonder if that is also the opponent that sort of brings the stars up or down and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. McCarthy, oh, come on. Gillen. Weston. Howlett. Chesterfield. 6-0 down. But here they get an opportunity and they score. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think that's such a shame. I'm not gonna blame the new kid, but maybe it was the new kid. Who is this here? I couldn't press him. Yeah, we're gonna do the changes. I want that to be easier, to press the player. That's Ali Jeff, and it's got to be that one out there. It was Nelson that missed that player, so it wasn't the new kid that made that mistake that gave them the goal. I'm going to demand more now that they have conceded. Jones, good one. Ah, that was a bad one, Luke. Sorry about that. My throat is way off now again. And I really hate it. And, ooh, thank you. I thought that was going to go in, but yeah, we managed to survive that one. Corner for Chesterfield, though. They're definitely not going to make another 5 goals on Gillan, that's for sure. But yeah, of course, it's sad to see that they scored when we were playing so good and had a good scoreline and everything. Here they come again. It seems like my players sort of have lost the momentum and are taking it way too easy now with the lead. Here's Graham, and yeah, he wants to score as well, which wasn't good. But we can understand him. Let's have a look at the corner here. Diamond Edwards floats it in, and it goes to Filippo Maria Santinello. And 7-1. We are really a weird club here, or a weird team at this moment in time. Beating teams with a lot of goals and then losing against teams that we might or feel that we should have a good chance to play good against. That's just weird. But here comes Chesterfield again. They are not satisfied. They want to bring the scoreline closer. They do not want to lose with 6 goals. Tell Ben Nelson, let's do that, to mark somebody. That's good. Gilliam. Oh, Edwards not quick enough there. Hit it away again. Morborough is only 6.7. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough season to make the decision on who we're going to play and where they're going to play and everything like that. But, yeah, with Regan, we at least have another depth. We have a little broader squad. We have a little chance to save ourselves from... well, not from that, I guess, but from injuries and suspension and stuff like that. So, yeah, hopefully he will be better and better for us. That's bad defending from Sam Murray, to be honest. He let his player go way too easy there. There's loads of players being really tired in our team, so yeah, I guess it is a bit understandable here. Murray, can you get the ball into? Yes, you did. Oh, Graham with a good shot there, but straight at the keeper. Still good off the keeper to keep that ball in his hands. 2-7. And it's a free kick for Chesterfield here. Will the ball even reach its destination before it's... yep. And it should be blown off here after this. Yes. 7-2 victory. Marvelous. Good start to this episode. And I'll see you in the next game. And so we're here, second game of this episode, away to Cambridge. The one we went out of the Carabao Cup at home. And yeah, Cambridge has second. And we have climbed up to 5th again. So let's see what we can do today. And we have... I've been stupid again. Yeah, I'm just going to show you. The other defender has come in, which I should have perhaps said no to because he's going to cost us a lot of money. On loan from Stoke. So, yeah, that tells you. But I couldn't resist lending a Manchester United striker as well. So, the thing about me putting emphasis on my own player this season just went out the door. We're going to be putting him in to play at once. And I think we're going to be putting this lad in at once. Or maybe we do like this. Because he's played half a game. He hasn't played at all. So let's have him start on the bench and then come in before the game is over, I guess. So, yeah, again, stupid, I know, but I just couldn't resist. Look at that, finishing 17. I think he can become a really good lendee this season, and I'm hoping for that. I know we're not going to get him at the end of the season. Because I'm pretty sure United will sign a new contract with him. But the chances, if they release him, we will try to snap him up, of course. And it also depends on how good he will play for us. So, yeah. Let's see. They can have 18 and 19. That's okay. Submit numbers. And go to match. Now we are going to see if we stand a chance. And pick off where you left off. Now that's not easy for Fraser McCone. But yeah. So Luke Gillingham, who I said I was going to put my biggest emphasis on, is on the bench. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be bringing him on. I think it's good that we can do 5 changes now, because I think that would help us out a lot. And we can also get players to get the time that they need. The games that they need, I should say. Dede, is he injured? Because he's still down there. And they are just walking around him, can't take the free kick because he's on the ground there. Now he gets up. All right, nothing wrong with him, that's for sure. Did cry a lot though. So, free kick. Come on, Telford. Let's start the game off in a good sense. Ali Jeff with a free kick. Gets it in there and oh, what a beautiful goal from Ali Jeff. Oh, now I like that if he could play good for us, of course, at the same time that I hate it, because that means that sooner or later this season there's going to be a bid for him for £195,000 and we'll lose him. And £195,000 for a player like that will be way too little, I must say. Johnson, come on. Kumas getting it back. Murray, Kumas. Come on. Get back on it. Now, didn't we take the lead against them very quickly in the cup as well? Mowbray. Kumas. Mowbray. Nelson, Jeff, Edwards, Jeff, come on Jeff, yeah, come on, get it in there, did it, 2-0, 2-0 for Telford, that's just great. this time I feel that we're going to have a bigger chance than we had last time. That looked offside, to be honest. But the goal was given. So 2-0 for Telford. Come on. Looking a bit better at the moment. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to follow the team this year. I feel like I might have improved the team now with the new Lendies. But it's going to be expensive. That's the way I feel. Especially with the defender on the bench that's earning a lot of money. But yeah, let's hope he can come in and do some nice work. I think I'm going to bring him in the second half. I think I'm going to play these players, unless somebody gets injured. I'm going to play these players the entire first half, and then we'll just have to wait and see what we do. Fraser McCone might not be playing at all in the second half. Looks like we're going to bring in Luke Gilliam there because of the fatigue. I guess he hasn't played for United this season. Yeah, get there, Ali. Good. McCone not getting there, though. Come on. Now they get back into the game, just like last time. But Gillen makes a great save there. Thank you very much. And yeah, I haven't tried anything with Evan Watts. I haven't tried to sign a new contract with him yet. But I am considering doing it after this game to see if there's any interest in signing a new contract now that he's out of the team or what. And now they need to focus here because they have lost control of the game again, like we did in the Cup. We were very good until the 26th minute in that Cup. This time we seem to have lasted about the same time before they started to be given chances to scoring again. And Regan Mowbray has gotten a yellow card. So I think we're going to do at least 2 changes as half-time. And he's going to be one of them. Oh, come on. That was a weak pass. Good, Nelson. Ali Jeff, let's redeem yourself from that pass. Nelson. Turn over. And Dede. Josh Dede gets it to Edwards. Back to Jeff. Ali Jeff. He shoots. Oh, come on. Offside on Fraser McCone. McCone, it's supposed to be right? Yeah. So, yeah, it's a corner for Cambridge. 4 minutes of added time in the first half. They have that one over. Thank you. So, with this result, we have, at the moment, we have surpassed Cambridge in the league, which is interesting, of course. And we're going to do changes here now. Luke Gillingham, or Gillingham, going to come in, and we're going to bring in Hestron Spalding. Is there anybody else we want to bring in at the moment? I don't think so. So we're going to pause the game when we want to bring on the other ones, because if I find where I'm going to do the changes, I'm going to do 3 more changes, of course, so that we get our players to play. But we can wait all the way up to the 60, 65 minutes, something like that, before we do any more changes. Oh, let's get the ball away. Thank you. And let's see if Luke can do better than Fraser McCone did. Only 6.5 and in his debut for Telford. But all right, here's Gillen. Goes out to John Over. John Over gets it into Johnson. Up to Dede. Back to Johnson. Johnson brings it to Murray. Murray gets it to Spalding. Moves up with the ball, gives it to Kumas. Bad pass by Kumas though. Come on, Telford. You need to play better. I'm going to fire them up. Spalding. Murray. Johnson. Kumas. Gillian. Yes, Luke. Luke. Dede. Yosh. Dede. It's 3-0. It should be over. Brilliant. Good start of the second half as well. And this time we didn't collapse as we did in the cup. And I'm happy about that. We're only going to have 2 days of training after this. And then we're going to meet Fleetwood in that Bristol Cup, which is going to be tough, of course. But yeah, let's hope and see that we can use a couple or most of our players. Here they come. Cross, he gets one in there. 3-1. And I think I'm going to go in and do 3 changes here now. We have Kevin Jones, Evan Watts, Filippo Maria Santinello, Ethan Ennis, and Anthony McCarthy. I think these 3 are the ones that can come in. Or maybe I should bring in Kevin Jones for Jan Ove. Nah. Well, 2 I know for certain, and it's going to be Maria and Anthony McCarthy getting in there. Then it's between Ethan and Kevin. And from me, I want to try and get Ethan to sign a new contract. And hopefully he will not feel as important if I keep him out of the team. So yeah, let's do that. And we can't do any more, can we? No, we can't. So let's submit this and start the game up again. And yeah, here we see them score. It's Cross making it, nobody's really pressuring him, which is kind of irritating that they let him go so easily all the way to the goal. Well, let's see, Jeff, Spanielli, Luke. Come on, Luke. Yeah, that's a bad pass by Luke. Abrams from Cambridge here now. And let's hope we haven't made too many bad substitution here. Here comes Luke. He doesn't get to shoot there. Marias. McCarthy tried to get the ball in there. Spalding pushing his player. Not good. But he hasn't played very well, has he? 6.7. The defense have been very bad for us. Sam Murray, 6.5. And Edwards have been bad, 6.6. So, yeah. We've had a couple of players like Ali Jeff, Dede, and Luke that has played good for us. The rest of them have not been that good, I must say. But we are 3-1 up. And now Jeff and Edwards are getting really tired. And even Murray. So we could be in some trouble here. They do have 15 minutes left to get those 2 goals. That was a bit sloppy from the defense there, not getting into that ball. Spalding needs to be better. I think I'm going to demand more from my players because they have been slacking off here at the end of the game. And here's Jones to Edwards to Ali Jeff. Oh, Ali Jeff, what did you do there? What was that? Here they come in and out, a counter-attack. Get on him. Gillen, get that one. That's good. Come on. Lawn. Yeah, that was... I was thinking, was he name Luke as well? Because I knew it was something that started with L, but it was Lorne Gillan. And then we have Luke Gillam. Maria, Jeff, Jones, moving up with the ball, passing to Dede. Dede gets it towards goals, and then Luke is there, pouncing on the rebound, and it's 4-1. Good one. We needed that, and should be clear now for a 3-pointer here. I'm very happy about that, and the keeper almost had it. The keeper has been nowhere near as good as he was against us in that cup game. Today has been the worst player in their team, on the pitch even. So that's weird to see, going from being one of the better players in the previous meeting to being the worst one. But that's the way it is when you let 4 goals in behind you. And I feel this has been a good game for us, of course. 4-1 victory is pretty nice, and things are looking a bit better. Maybe we can do a good season this season. Now, I said that last season once we started off, because we did get a very good start last season, and then just everything fell apart. We were only even fighting for that first position at some point there in the beginning of the season, and then we just, yeah, as I said, we just fell apart, and we never came back properly. And but this game is over, winning it 4-1, super nice. And I guess I'll just see you in the next and last game of this episode. And so we're here, last game of this episode, at home to Fleetwood in this Bristol Street Motors Trophy. And the former Papa John, that's why the trophy is in the background. I will see if I can find the new thingamajig for that. Looking at contract, what themes, well, what we have talked about and how we have lined up, it seems like we have agreed. He hasn't signed the contract yet, but I have agreed with his agent so far, and so it looks like we're going to get even Watts to sign a new contract, and I guess that would be nice. Going on, next we have Ignacio Dura, same thing there. But of course the problem is that he's not getting a work permit, so he can break it off because of that, of course. John Uwe does not want to sign a contract, so we're probably going to miss him after lose him after the season. Tasker, same way there, doesn't want to sign. Niall Johnson, same as Watts. We've agreed on everything with his agent, but I'm waiting for the signing to go through. And then we have Kumas, same thing there. We have agreed with Kumas and his agent, but he hasn't signed the paper yet. So, yeah, interesting to see if that goes through, so that I can cross them off my list of players to try and get a new contract with. I am considering, though, since Jon Ove doesn't want to sign a new contract, should I really put some emphasis on him at all? Maybe I should put Jones and Tasker in there instead, and just get him off the team and use him if he's really needed. I think I'm going to do that. So James Tasker is going to come in and start instead of him. And Kevin Jones on the bench, of course. I'm thinking Spaulding might be playing from the start today instead of Regan, and put Regan on the bench there. Fraser is going to continue to get a starting position today. Diamond Edwards is too tired. Oh, I forgot about Ennis. Why wasn't he on the list? Or does he have a longer contract? He has 2 years. So he just wants a new contract, not to be sour. Well, I don't care about that at the moment. Now he's been, that could have done really good then to keep him off the team. Maybe he would be stop complaining about not getting a contract then. So this is how I'm going to start today. We have quite a few tired players. Balding should not be playing, I see. But I'm going to play him anyway, to be honest. And yeah, we have a couple of players that might be trying to come in. And Assess will not be able to play because he's not registered. So I don't know why. Well, he can play in the cup. All right. I couldn't register him for the league because I could only register 22. So I had to take him off because he hasn't signed a new contract. He is without a contract with us. He still stays on. He now wants 7,000 and we can't pay him more than 4.2. And his contract at the moment, he has 4.1. So I am considering throwing him off completely so that we don't have to pay that money. But yeah, at the same time, we could use him perhaps, and then it would be a stupid move to make to get rid of him completely. So yeah, we're going to be waiting with that, but I know that that's an opportunity we have anyway. So I think we're going to be kicking off with this team. It looks like we have a couple of tired players like Sam Murray and stuff, but I'm going to take the chance, and because it is a cup game, we're going to play a team from League One, and hopefully we can get a 3-pointer today and start good in this cup competition. Now, I know this is going to be tough, especially if we don't win this game, because I think this is probably the game where we're supposed to have the biggest chance of getting anywhere here. So, yeah, let's kick off and let's skip. Hoo-ha! We do have Newcastle's under 21. And who was the last team? Another team from League One. Sheffield Wednesday it was, yes. And little side note, I know I've said it before, but I've only been to England once in 1994. And I have only watched one game live, one English game live, and it was Queen's Park Rangers against Sheffield Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure Dan Petrescu played for Sheffield Wednesday, and Les Ferdinand played for QPR back then. Oh, so it wasn't a bad game, to be honest. I think it was 3-2. One of the team won with 3-2. I wonder if it wasn't QPR that won with 3-2. I think it was that, but I don't remember really. It was in August of 1994. Johnson. Oh. So way back. Long time ago. But not in a galaxy far, far away. Just in another country than I live in. Since I'm from Sweden. Now. Come on. Telford. We need to play a little bit better than this. If we want to win today. Ooh, those passes are so dangerous. But this time Kumas met up with the ball, and here comes Ennis, and he shoots. Ooh. He got his fingertips on that one, so it's a corner. We seem to be starting the games good now. Then I guess we sort of drop off, but let's hope we don't do that today. Let's hope we can keep up the good start that we have gotten here. I'm going to fire them up a bit and see if that helps. Kumas loses the ball. That's bad. And yeah, I think if nobody gets injured, seriously injured at that side, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, a bit tired. I'm pretty sure that Jon Ove has played his last game for us. It's a shame, but I don't want to put a lot of time and effort and trying to get him to develop when we have other players that need the time, when he doesn't want to stay in the club. So yeah, that's why. Tasker to Gillen. Lawn Lid Gillen. Now I hope that even Watts signs the contract so he can come back into the first lineup here and Lawn can go back on the bench. That would, of course, for me, be the best way. Here's Spalding. Spalding coming into this penalty area here, and it goes over. But as I said, we've started good. Half an hour into the game, and I feel like we are the team that is dominating. At least looking at the highlights so far. The highlights and the numbers does not always add up though. Sometimes I feel like we have been so good and played so well, and then I look at the numbers and our players have been crap and theirs have been really good, and I just sit here like a question mark wondering why that is. But yeah, okay. I'm not going to say it is like that in this game because I don't know. Here comes Kumas. Kumas. And, oh, let's shoot there. And it's a score! Niall Johnson, 1-0 for Telford. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hoo-ha. Kumas, and it just jumps around there and he hits the leg of the goalkeeper, between the legs, but hitting the foot of him, and it gets into goal. Thank you very much. Johnson. Jeff. Another yellow card on Jeff. Spalding. Back to Murray. Murray up to Johnson. Johnson finding Kumas. Kumas. Come on, you should have passed the ball there. Would be nice if Fraser McCone could start playing good as well. There is supposed to be a good player in him, looking at the current abilities and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really hoping that would be good. Here's Kumas. Kumas, McCone. Back to Murray. Murray moving up with the ball. I think he gets to Kumas. Back to Johnson. Into Ali Jeff. Ali Jeff out to Tasker. Back to Jeff. To Nelson. And Jeff. Feels like we are playing a lot better than them, actually. I haven't seen them really having a chance. But let's not jinx it now. Here's Kumas. 2-0. Lewis Kumas gets to score. That's interesting, because I have had problems with him playing good, because I do believe he is a good player, but for some reason I just can't get the best out of him, it feels like. Yes, we have gone up a division since he came, but he was such a good player and felt like he was going to develop pretty quick that first season. Then all of a sudden it just felt like it was too much for him, and here Fleetwood brings one back. That's not good. I'm going to tell my lads to focus here now, because this is not good. We don't want to lose it when we have started out so good. Come on, that's not good at all. Whew, here comes Fleetwood again. Kumas breaking up that one. That's good. McCone, Johnson, McCone, Fraser McCone. Come on, let's show your talent. Come on, and here's Ennis, and it's 3-1. Telford. Beautiful. It's Good pass from Jeffs to Ennis and a good goal there. And certainly a good comeback into the team for Ethan Ennis. And so many of my players has played really, really well today. And I'm afraid that we're going to have to take out many of them because I don't want to get them injured. But as I said, they played quite well today, so I'm happy about that. Nelson gets the ball in there. Kumas is there. Oh! I do believe that the fitness or the condition will go up a bit once at half time. So I'm going to see if I can keep them on into the 50th or 60th minute or something like that, and then do all the 5 changes, if I'm allowed to do 5 changes in this one. I don't know. This is... Oh, McCone! Oh, Fraser McCone! Was he offside, or did he just score his first goal? It looks like he scored his first goal for Telford United. Yeah, the defender at the back was upheaving the offside. Thank you very much. And McCone, but something doesn't add up. In the game here, he's a white lad. If you have a look at him, I think this is the one, right? Or is it this one? Come on. Yeah, that's McCone. It's a white lad. But look at this. He's a black fellow here. Don't know why that's... Oh! Don't really care, but it's just a bit of a nail in the eye when they do that, I guess. But that's the new gen feature. They can't be 100% on everything. Let's get into the dressing room. Let's had a lot of targets so far. I'm happy. Let's kick off the second half, and we have a lot of tired players. Ali Jeff, the most problematic one, really tired. But yeah, I want to wait a couple of minutes. I know I might be regretting that because he might get injured. But yeah. So I guess Johnson is going to have to stay on the pitch today. I might even bring him down in Ali Jeff's position. So Maria will get to play. Ooh, Gillan making a wonderful save there. 4-1. I think I'm going to wait until minute 50 and maybe I'll do all 5 changes. It just depends. It's going to be a dangerous thing to do, of course, since we do have a lot of time left to play, and maybe we'll bring the quality down too much. But yeah, let's wait and see. Kilmas. No, couldn't get it in. Oh, come on. Jeffs is running like a gazelle there. So he's going to get even more tired. Johnson breaking up that one. McCone. Fraser McCone. Come on. Yeah, you can do it. Ooh. Maybe that goal will give him a morale boost that he's been missing and needed in order to get to the position where we want him. Let's see this. Hackett. Roberts. Here comes Fleetwood. Gets the ball into the center of the pitch there, and here we are in trouble, and we managed to get that under control. A corner for them, and after the corner we're going to do the changes. Headed away. Thank you very much. Now we pause it because we want to go in here and do it. And we can see Ali Jeffs really need to go off. So it's going to be Filippo, Maria, Santinelli there, and they're going to change. And it made Niall Johnson a half a star better as well, so that's good. And what else? Sam Murray is very tired. So I'm actually going to do Regan Morbra in there and see if this isn't better. No, it was actually better like that. So Mowbray going to play on the left today. And what else? Josh Dede is very tired. So how about Fraser being the one at the back? Yeah, like that. And we bring on Luke Gillen. Is there any way he's better in any other? No, it's only Poacher, and I want him as an advanced forward then. 3 changes done. We're going to put in Anthony McCarthy as well. And I think we'll wait with the last change here in case somebody gets injured. Otherwise, I think we're going to be settling for these 4 changes. So let's go. Confirm change. Kick the game off again. And here the changes comes. So a little more fresh team. So yeah, let's hope we can keep the scoreline and not lose this now. We shouldn't be letting 3 goals in, or 4. To lose it, we need to let 4 goals in. But I will consider a draw a loss here as well, of course. Half an hour left of the game, 4-1 lead. And it's Fleetwood with the ball. McCone ending that thing, but ends up in Fleetwood's possession. Anyway, that's good, Nelson. Tasker. Nelson. Johnson. Come on. Maria. Gillen. Gillam. Here's McCarthy. And he gets the ball in there, but yeah, McCone is not strong enough there. Niall Johnson, McCarthy. Can he get the ball in again? He can, and there was McCone. Oh, almost. Putting it just wide. I guess we continue to play quite well, despite all the changes that we made, which makes me pretty happy, to be honest. I'm okay with that. I feel that's good. McCarthy stealing that one. Good. Maria to Morbro. Getting it back to Spalding. Morbro. O'Brien. Gillam. Luke Gillam. Come on, McCarthy. Give it back. Now here comes Maria. Ooh. Now the important thing is, of course, the 3 points. But it's never bad to score as many goals as possible in a competition like this. It could be that it's down to a goal difference the very last day in this group. And then, of course, it would be very nice to have a good scoreline here to fall back upon. Sheffield Wednesday have so far held to a draw against Newcastle under 21. I guess that's pretty good for them. Here comes Gillian. Here's Enith. Enith to Luke. Gets it out to McCarthy. Very well played by Gillam there. Luke Gillam made that goal. Even if McCarthy scored. The pass from Gillam here was excellent. Exquisite, I would say. Look at this. He gets the ball here and he sees McCarthy out there and he gets completely free. And it's 5-1. Perfect. I don't have any complaint at all about this. I think we played really good today again. And won't this make it that we have won every single game in this episode? I think it has. We did win the very first one. I think it was against Cambridge. It's getting confused now in my brain. Wasn't Cambridge the... We did win, was it 3 or 4-1 away against Cambridge, and we won 7-2 against somebody away. And now we have 5-1 at home to Fleetwood. So I think we won the first game 7-2 away, didn't we? And then we beat Cambridge or why? I don't know. We're going to see. How can I have forgotten already? How old am I? I remember the score line. That's 7-2 away, and pretty sure it was 3-1 or 4-1 against Cambridge away. But I can't remember who we played that game where we won 7-2. But yeah, now it's Fleetwood, and we're going to win this game, and we're going to start as leader of the group after the first round, which makes me happy. And I would be very pleased if we could go through in this cup competition. If Miguel Azez is here for the next game, I think I'm at least going to put him on the bench, because I think I need another central midfielder to ease off the tiredness. Or look at McCone as well. He's almost getting injured here, how tired he is. Same with Johnson, Spalding and Nelson. So we're going to struggle. I hope they will be good for the next game. But this one is over, and it was the last game of this episode. So we're going to go through a couple of things here. Let's go to the dressing room, and we're going to go with our stretched arms. And do you like that? How nice. And the question is, how can we... they won on penalties? Yeah, if it's a draw, it goes to penalties. And Newcastle beat Sheffield Wednesday on penalties. So it's 1-0, 1, 2, 3 points. Oh, that's so irritating when it goes into the arena like that. Yeah, so we take the lead in the group, which I'm very, very happy about. And we're going to have a look at later on here who's going to be the second team we're going to get to face in this competition. And yeah, try for that. Telford, we received 10,000 for that victory. I'm not going to do the press conference here. I'm sending him. And Niall Johnson, of course, he was brilliant. Put my arms around him and praise him. So we go down to finances. We are bleeding a bit. We did lose last month. You can see the income last month, but 201. Okay, look at all these. I don't know where the sum is. Look at we should need to add up everything here in this month to get the okay. Last month here we can see that all the combined income 388 and the expenditure 778. So yeah, we are bleeding a bit, which isn't good, of course. But yeah, hopefully we can fix it with some good play and going upwards. That would be perfect. Getting more sponsorship money would, of course, be the thing for us. Play defensively solid football. They're disappointed with that. Play counter-attacking football, they're pleased with that. Play direct football, they're disappointed with that. Let's have a look at the supporters. Play entertaining football, they're very pleased with that. High-tempo pressing football, pleased. Play defensively solid, disappointed. Play direct, disappointed. Yeah, and we have the different rivals here that they want me to beat and gain automatic promotion. They want me to be getting automatic promotion. They're not satisfied with playoff. And the board is, aren't they? Doesn't say here. It should be here perhaps. Reach the playoffs. Yes. And they're delighted with how I'm doing at the moment. Club info. Still nothing has happened here, though they accepted youth recruitment improvements. That's weird. All right. I'm going to be I'm going to keep my eye on that. And then we have the competition here. Second in the league. Tranmere topping the table. And yeah. I'm feeling a bit like last season, where we were up here fighting in the beginning of the season and then just fell like a rock and ended up in 5th at the end, where we climbed in the very last part of the season and went out already in the semi-final against Bromley. Bromley is up there this season as well, 8th. FA Cup, we have not entered that yet. We're going to be drawn in 10th of November. We're out in the Carabao Cup, and we're top of the table in our Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Now, the schedule. Yes, we beat Chesterfield. Of course, it was Chesterfield we did beat away with 7-2 in the first game. And it was 4-1, not 3-1 against Cambridge. And then 5-1 here against Fleetwood. So 3 straight victories here. That's great. And we're going to start out in the next episode at home to Leyton Orient, then at home to Swindon, and then we end that episode with an away game against Bradford City. So an interesting next episode as well, of course. Leyton Orient 4th at the moment. Swindon is 10th. Bradford is 20th. So, yeah, some difference here. But it's too early to say who's good and who's not, of course. The next game in that Bristol Street Motor Trophy is against Newcastle's under-21. And we can actually go into Newcastle's under-21. They don't have that many players. So I guess they're going to cheat if they get anywhere in this competition. They're going to use players from the first team. They're just going to put them down in the under-21 and they can play there. So, yeah. A lot of teams do that in this game, I've noticed. Anyway, let's go into the medical center. Current injuries. Jade Hakiki out for another 5 weeks. Or should I say 2 to 5 weeks. So, yeah, he's out for quite some time. Let's see. Do we have something else we want to take a look at? Yeah, I've signed a new staff member. Because the last one just disappeared. I think I must have missed when somebody signed him. So it's a set piece coach. I've signed this lad. I hope he will be good for us. It was hard to find somebody with any sense of set pieces that was free to pick. So it ended up becoming this one. And yeah. I hope he will be good for our set pieces situation. We don't know that yet, but we'll find out, won't we? And other than that, no, I don't think there's anything else I have to say. Ignacia Dura, this is a player I want to apply for it, but it's 53 days away until I can get that renewed and hopefully get him to get a work permit. That would be great. I don't know how things are going in the club where he's lent out to in France. He's played 6 games. So he is playing in Quevilla-Rouen. I don't know which division that is, but I do not think it's League 1. Let's have a look. It's League 2. And they are 13th in League 2. So, yeah, maybe not going as good as I was hoping. And, of course, we have this one, which I'm also hoping to get a work permit. He's a really good current, which is, I don't understand why he can't get a work permit when he is that good. But there is another 41 days until I can renew it. Try, and I'm hoping I can get him to get a new contract, and if that happens, I should say that he will get to play in this country, and if that happens, of course he will most likely would sign a new contract. So I don't know, work permit. No, we're unable to play. There's a lot of international club appearance points awarded depend on the reputation of the league, of course. Club competition, turn to more depending on the progress. Club league positioning, league reputation, relative wage. Players already in the United Kingdom only. Does not currently have a work permit, unlikely to get one. So yeah, most likely he will get sold or being released, unfortunately. And he doesn't accumulate any way to get an English membership either. So since he doesn't get to play here, so yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be problematic. How is his English? Fluent, so I don't need to send him on a... It's a leadership course. Well, I don't want to throw too much money on him since we can't... Probably won't be able to keep him, unfortunately. Would have been nice if we could. And of course, the same is with Philip Rudboy. Another one of those that I really would love to get to sign here. He's only played 2 games for playing in National. That's a bit lower than League 2, I guess. And only played 2 games for them, so I don't think he's going to get a working permit either. So yeah, I think most likely I will try to sell a couple of, or maybe all of them at the end in January, and see maybe we can at least lower the salaries and stuff like that. And yeah, in that way try to make things better here. At the moment it is really, really bad here. So I think we've gone through everything. 11 days until we're going to play our next game, so a couple of days of rest here now. That's good. Might be giving Ali Jeff the energy needed to play from start again. But having said that, I think we're done here. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment down below, and share with your friends. Stay safe out there, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.
Boot up that PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob. Loading screen feels like eternity's grasp. Spawning in with hope and newbies gasp. Teammates groan when they see my name, but I'll press start again, not feeling any shame. Gaming like a noob, I'll fumble through the fight. Pixels dance around me in the glowing light. Respawn and repeat, I'm feeling right. In this digital world